Hi there, and welcome to the channel. My name is Robert, and I am the Tech Nurse. Today we're going to be discussing some tips and tricks going into 2021 to tackle some of those weight loss questions. So a lot of people ask me, what is the best way to lose weight? Should I exercise? Should I eat certain foods? And so today I'm hopefully going to answer some of those questions. So let's start with the first one, okay? So our first question is, what does nutrition mean? Okay, just overall. So nutrition is really just the sum of the nutrients that you intake in a day, okay? And this is all governed by the law of thermodynamics, which I'm sure you've heard of in school at one point or another. This means that it's simply calories in versus calories out. Now, of course, if you eat too many calories, that weight is gonna increase. And if you don't eat enough calories, that weight is gonna decrease. However, it's important to make sure that you are eating adequate nutrient dense food in the end, okay? So it's okay to decrease the amount of calories that you're eating. You just want to make sure that you're still getting proper nutrition. For personalized diets, it's important to consult a registered dietitian. I am not here to give you a personalized diet, but I could give you some generalized information to hopefully help you at least start on the journey of a healthier 2021. Because when you eat better, you tend to feel better as well. So let's start with how many calories do you need in a day? This is broken up into many equations. There's different ways to figure this out. Easiest way is to Google search online calorie calculator or download an app like MyFitnessPal. It'll ask you for your height, your weight, some additional information, and give you it'll give you an example of how many calories that you burn in a day just by resting. Now remember, these calorie counts that they provide are very generalized, so this may or may not be 100% correct for you, but at least it gives you a good starting point where you could begin your calorie counts. Next, let's talk about how many calories are in each type of food, or each component of food. So there are these things called macronutrients. These are our proteins, fats, and carbs. Protein, 1 gram of protein contains 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs also contains 4 calories, so those are easy to remember. And 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. This is why fat over the years has gotten some flack over it being unhealthy because it contains more calories. However, as we'll learn, fats are not the enemy, and neither are carbs or proteins. They're all necessary for life in different ways. You just have to make sure to eat them in the correct ratios in order to both satisfy your hunger and to satisfy your body's nutrient requirements. Finally is alcohol. Alcohol, 1 gram is 7 calories. And as we know about alcohol, most of it is really empty calories. And not only is it empty calories, but it makes you hungry. So make sure that if you do consume alcohol, that it's worked into your plan, or that it might be part of a cheat day. Next, we will talk about additional weight loss strategies that have to do with these fats, proteins, and carbs. So number 1 is make sure to spread out your macronutrients throughout the day. So for example, don't eat heavy carbs in the morning and then don't eat any carbs at dinner. It's important to make sure to get a good number of fat, protein, and carbs throughout the day at each meal so that your body and your willpower is satisfied. You don't want to go for that extra piece of cake after dinner. Number 2, make sure to eat about 4 to 6 meals a day and spread those calories throughout those meals so that you are satisfied with the food that you're eating. So this is, for example, you could have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but then make sure to snack a little bit in between while maintaining those within your calorie range. This is additionally important, like I said, to make sure that you're keeping your body full, and hopefully you're going to get rid of those food cravings later in the day. Number 3, we want to make sure that we are eating whole grains and vegetables as part of our carbohydrate macronutrient. By focusing on whole wheat foods and things high in fiber like vegetables, we are making sure that we're spending our carbohydrates in the most nutrient-dense way possible. These foods will keep us fuller longer, they'll keep us more satisfied, meaning we won't want to reach for that piece of cake later on, and really lead to an overall better feeling of well-being. Next, we want to make sure that we avoid empty calories. Like these are things like alcohol or sugar-sweetened beverages, maybe candy, things that are very high usually in sugar and very low in other kinds of nutrients such as fiber. These foods typically give us a lot of energy quickly and then make us crash and then hungry again. So we're kind of going through this, satisfied, lots of energy, and then we crash and we get hungry again. Then we're going to eat again, and then we're going to go through another wave and another wave. So we really want to make sure that we reduce those waves. Next, we want to make sure that we drink plenty of water. This is 9 to 13 cups a day. They say 9 a day for female population and 13 cups a day for males. And these are just the recommendations for sedentary individuals, so you may require more if you are working out. Next is your food making method. So you want to make sure that you're either baking food, broiling food, grilling food. These are our healthier methods of cooking rather than things like frying. Frying food, of course, adds extra fat to the piece of food that we're cooking, and so doesn't really support the healthy types of lifestyle and food that we're going for. However, it's okay to cheat every now and again. I usually, when I was trying to lose weight a long time ago, I would work one cheat meal in per week and I still saw results. So it's always important to make sure that you're satisfying your cravings at the same time, but maybe not every day. Number 7 is to make sure that we avoid fad diets. Fad diets are things like paleo, Atkins, extreme carb cutting diets. These diets do work because they're completely cutting out a macronutrient usually or severely restricting them. However, they lead to rebound weight gain and they lead to intense cravings usually. And finally is number 8. And this is our exercise that we recommend for weight loss. And of course, that is our cardiovascular category of exercise. These are things like running, walking, jogging. However, make sure to do what you enjoy, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to keep you going. And that's what's going to make you come back the next day and be excited to keep exercising. So we recommend 150 minutes at least a week for most adults for mild to moderate activity. And there is a recommendation for if you can't do 5 to 7 days a week, maybe you could do 75 minutes a week of vigorous activity. These are higher intense activities such as running, for example. Again, make sure to talk to a registered dietitian for a meal plan or a certified personal trainer for a personalized workout plan. But these are just some general guidelines that I wanted to walk you through today. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe and comment down below what your favorite food and exercise is. And also make sure to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content. We're gonna have a bunch of videos coming out this summer, and everything related to more fitness tips, nutrition tips, and different types of stretching exercises that you can do to recover from your hard workouts. Additionally, I'm going to be coming out with some healthcare technology reviews, things like the Apple Watch and how it could really help you meet your fitness and nutrition goals. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll catch you next time.